Hello everyone, hope you're well. I'm Paul, Magpie Plastering, still going strong. I just wanted to say how resilient we can be if we choose to be. You remember a while back I done a video about my work when I went limited and things didn't go to plan, and it's so easy to be caught up in that cycle of negativity, of negative thinking as well. But when you think about it, we put ourselves through that. You know, the way we think, we create our own monsters in our own mind. And it doesn't help if you're around people that don't believe in what you want to achieve, especially those that you know may come across and say to you, why don't you be normal, get a normal job like everyone else, day to day, Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, so you got a secured income every week. You know, that's their normal, okay? No one's different. Well, we are all different, otherwise it'd be a boring world. But what I'm saying is about normal is that your normal, right, is normal to you, but to someone else on the outside, you may not be normal to them, to their normal. Their normal may be completely different to your normal. So not everyone's normal, but what is normal? Is there such a thing as normal? What is normal? You know, I might not want to get a job and work for someone 9 till 5, 7 days a week. Yeah, I got an income coming in every fortnight, or every week, or every month. That, to me, that's not normal. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be tied down in a factory or an office or doing something that I know that I'm truly going to dislike. That for me doesn't make me happy. But for the person that does do that, it may make them happy and it might be their normal. But to me, that's not normal, because that's not what I want to be, and that's not what I want to do. But you'll come across so many people in your life, whether it's family, friends, friends of a friend, a distant relative, not always going to like what you do, and they're not always going to like you. But you've got to have that mindset of saying, fuck you. On me. Don't like it, I don't care. Nothing should ever phase you or bother you of the opinion of a stupid twat. And this is how you got to think. Why bother? Why get yourself angry and agitated listening to an arsehole that's just going to put you down? You know, there are so many of them out there that literally don't have a good thing to say about you or your work or anything. Why is that? Because their normal is boring. They hate doing what they do, and they only wish that they could do what you do. They only wish that they could run their own business and go through triumphs and go through phases, but still keep going, still have the balls to keep going forward and not giving up, not quitting. They only wish they could do that. That's why these people have a negative outlook on what you do, and will never have anything good to say about you or support you in any way, because deep down they wish they could do what you do. And that's just how I look at things, okay? There's been many times that I could have quitted doing what I do, plastering, many times, but I'm not a quitter. You see, I could be, right, any of us could be literally 3 steps away from succeeding, into achieving what we want to achieve financially, everything. In your business, suddenly you might get that big job, that job you've been waiting for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and it's going to make you a millionaire, or at least a very wealthy person, right? You could be 3 steps away from that. If you was to quit doing what you're doing because you've had enough, because you've been knocked on jobs, or you've had a few bad reviews, or it's not going so well, you're having a quiet patch, 3 months quiet, you're ticking over, but you're not busy, you're not earning as much as you want to, right? And then you decide to listen to all the naysayers. You start listening to all those who are around you being negative about your outlook to them, and they say, oh, maybe it's time to give up, maybe it's time to go and get yourself a normal job, Monday to Friday, yeah? And you quit doing what you're doing, you sell all your tools, you sell your van, and you go for that Monday to Friday job, a few weekends occasionally, and a month down the line you get that call. you get that call and you sold everything, and that person is a developer or a builder, and they've got, say, 10 plots for you to dot and dab and skim and render, and each plot is going to be worth over, say, I don't know, 12, maybe 14 grand each plot. You know what I mean? That's over 80 grand. That's nearly 100 grand when you include all your materials, profit wise. You know, and obviously subletting out as well to other plasterers, because you need to have a gang with you if you're going to get that amount of work. But still, it's going to put you in a better position than what you were 3 months ago, or even in the position where you are now, getting paid monthly. And you're going to be kicking yourself in the teeth because you gave up and you quit because you listened to all the naysayers that don't have any belief in what you do. That's why I don't quit. It's not always about money for me. I will come rich when the time is right, but I'm not going to quit doing what I'm going to do. I love doing what I do. I actually enjoy it, even though it's physical and it can be demanding. And I'm 40 years old now, but I can still put on just as much as the younger man, if not better, and the quality is better because I've got experience. So always have self-belief in yourself. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not listen to all those negative people, but take a little bit of advice from that negative person to why they haven't succeeded in life, so you don't make the same mistake as them. And do you know what that mistake is? Quitting. That's the mistake that all those people that have failed, that haven't succeeded, is because they've quitted too soon. It's like the man who wanted to find gold, okay? Digging all over the place in America, right? And he'd been doing it for a year, and he was getting little bits here and there, not to make him very wealthy, but enough to, you know, pay the bills. In the end, he got fed up with it because he wasn't accumulating what he wanted to accumulate, and he was listening to the people in his lives that were not positive thinkers but negative thinkers. If you keep doing this, you're never going to succeed. You'd be better off, you know, just giving it all up, sell everything and do something else. So he did, right? What happened? Someone else dug literally 3 foot from where he was digging, and they found it. They hit the jackpot. And that's what I'm saying. You could be 3 foot away from succeeding in your lifetime ambitions, you know. But just remember, you've got your whole life, yeah. So why rush? Enjoy life. Enjoy what you have. Be thankful for what you have. But if you don't want that negative mindset, then stay away from anyone that is negative, right? And if you've got a partner or anything, then just remind them you're thinking negatively. You need to start being positive in the way you think and help them to be positive. But if you got like outsourcers or family, even if that's your parents, you know, or an uncle or an aunt or whatever, or friends, or just people in general that are just putting it on you and being negative towards you and trying to lower you down to their standards, then stay away from them. Them people are not important. The only people that are important in your life are those who believe in what you're setting out to achieve, and those who stick by you, support you when you fall and support you when you succeed. Okay, that's real friendship, that's real loyalty, and that's real family. Remember that. Don't waste an ounce on anyone, on anybody that haven't got the time for you. Alright, it's like this. Say you're in a room and you're with some friends, right? 4 of these friends are sitting with you, and each friend you've called, right? And out of the 4 friends, 3 of the friends or 2 of the friends always answer your call, or they always respond back to you within an hour, 2 hours. They're saying, "Hi mate, sorry I missed your call, I was just a bit busy at the time you rung, but is everything okay?" Right? But you get the other one that you ring, that never answers your call, never texts you back, doesn't bother with you, yeah? But you know, when they want something, suddenly they call you. So you're all sitting there at a table together having a drink, right? And then suddenly everyone's phones rings. They all ring, right? The 3 or the 2 that always answer get back to you straight away. They look at their phone, they're busy, they're with you, they're in your company, you know, they answer the phone, they say, look, so I'm just a little bit busy right now, I'll call you back later. Or you see them, they stop the call, they text them and they get back. And then you get the other one that never ever answers their call to you, straight away answers the phone, hello mate, how you doing, you alright? Yeah, and have a long, meaningful conversation with that person. But yet, never answers the phone to you. Wake up, that person's not your friend. Yeah, they're around you for some reason, but they're not your friend, right? Because friends don't do that, family don't do that. I never trust anyone that doesn't answer their phone to me, but answers their phone to someone else when I am in the same room as them, where I'm in their presence. Because to me, that person always make out they're busy and got time. They haven't got time, so they're flat out in that, but yet they answer their calls to other people, but they never answer their call to you. That says something. It's not loyalty. Get rid of them. Don't have them in your life. Dispose of them. I don't mean fucking kill them. I mean just don't have nothing more to do with that person. Yeah, delete him out your life. Because you don't want shit in your life. You want goodness in your life. You want greatness in your life. Be around people that believe in you. Be around people that have the same drive, the same admirations as you, the same desire as you, and you will grow and succeed. But if you hang around with low-minded people, right, and there's a lot of them out there that don't believe in anything that you do, have nothing good to say about you or anything that you do, and just go, yeah, right, and then change the subject as soon as you're trying to talk to them about your business, and you know, you're trying to let a bit of steam in that, and they're like, yeah. Oh, how's so-and-so? Yeah, how's so-and-so? Right, they've got no desire listening to your conversation. Fucking get out, walk away, and don't ever have anything to do with that person again, whether that's your fucking mother, or your father, or your granddad, yeah? Because that person doesn't believe in you and they don't give a shit about you. Alright? That's just how it is. That's how the world's getting. I mean, you know, parents, you know, most mum and dads are there and support you, but there are parents out there that just don't give a shit. You know, they've always got their favourites, their favourite daughter or their favourite son, or might be an in-law, you know what I mean? But you'll always be second best to them, so fuck them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it's just that when you have your own kids, you make sure that you give them your full abided attention. Right, being a parent doesn't mean you stop being a parent as soon as your child is 18. You are a parent till the day you die. That's simple, period. Remember that. All them parents out there who have kids, right? If you never wanted any kids, don't have them. Simple. If you cannot support your children and be there for them financially or mentally or physically when they need you, okay, as a son or a daughter to a parent, and you can't be bothered because you ain't got the time, right, then you should never have been a parent. Simple. Yeah? You are a parent to the day you die. So all you people out there who follow me or whatever and you've got children, you're responsible. Whatever. Yeah? Whatever route they take, it's down to you. You can't choose their destiny, but you can help the road they take, and you try and help them to take the good road and advise them about the bad road and stay clear of it. If they choose to take that road, that's down to them, but you still have to be there for them. Right or wrong, good or bad, you're the parent. You're loyal and you're supportive, and you stick by them no matter the cost, right? Unless, of course, they're a murderer and they go around killing people. Well, that's a bit different, yeah? You know, that's obviously you got a very sick individual, but you know, loyalty goes a long way. So if your child is in desperate need, you know, they're getting bullied at school, or you know, they've hit a bit of bad luck as they get older, not bad luck but financial problem, and they need you, you're there for them. That's what parents do. If you ain't in the position where you can't financially, but mentally you can be there for them by supporting them, by helping them, by say creating a mind for them so they succeed. Just, you know, as a parent, this is what I would say. This is what I would say to me if I was the father of me. I would say, look, right, Paul, write down all your problems with your business, right? Because it all starts from the top. That's you, the boss of your company. Right, write down where you think is failing, and then write down where you think is succeeding. So all the ones that's failed on, they're the ones you work on. And all the ones you succeeded on, you keep doing that because obviously it's working. But you work on the ones where you failed on. It might be lack of communication. It might be not always wanting to answer your phone to customers because you feel like, what are they going to say this time, so work on your weak points and work on your strong points. And then with money, right, what is it you need? Oh, I don't know. I'll get a new car soon. All right, well, let's see what we can do, yeah? How about I'll be the guarantor so you can get yourself a brand new van. If you miss a payment, I can cover the payment. You just pay me back. But it doesn't really matter because you're my son and I want the best for you. Okay, so I'll be there as a father for you and I'll support you in your business, whatever it takes, because I want the best for you and I want you to succeed. I mean, that's what good parenting does. Shit parenting, poor parenting is the ones that can't be bothered. The ones that maybe say to you, listen now, I don't think it's time you got yourself a normal job. Being self-employed. You know what I mean? Oh, God, you just be normal. It's frustrating me. Why do you want to be like, self-employed and just be normal? Them people, yeah. They're that. Do you know what I mean? They're just, get them out of your life. Anyway, have a good day and take care of yourselves.